This is KAGS HD Sports.
Everyone's talking, and that's what everyone's talking about. Today was day one of the SEC Media Days in Hoover, Alabama. The first team on the podium was reigning SEC champions, the Auburn Tigers. Luke Simons has more.
13 seconds. That was the difference between Auburn being named the national champs and the runner-up. It's those 13 seconds that are motivating the Tigers for even more this season.
We were 13 seconds away, and that's kind of our mentality. We're going to be 13 seconds better at everything that we do. You know, Coach Malzahn kind of pulled us together and said, you know, we're going to brush our teeth 13 seconds better. We're going to sleep 13 seconds longer, and do whatever it takes to win each game, better and prepare harder than we ever have.
I mean, you can somewhat use falling 13 seconds short, as motivation. You weren't able to complete the ultimate task and goal. We play in the best league, and you're going to have to be ready to, take on the monsters in this conference.
Those monsters of the SEC will now have a much different mentality when playing the Auburn Tigers. Last season, Gus Malzahn was a new coach, taking over a team that went 3-9 this season before. This year, the bullseye is now on the Tigers' back, and they have to try to defend an SEC title.
Yeah, it's completely different. From last year to this year, we aren't going to sneak up on anyone. Our players understand that. We're going to be circled. But really, that's where you want your program to be.
Auburn is proof that in the SEC, there is no easy week. Just as quickly as a team can get hot, they can also go cold. Auburn understands both sides of that scenario all too well.
I guess that's football for you. I mean, one second a bunch of people love you, and the next second they hate you, and now they love you again. I mean, it's crazy, but it's been a fun ride.
Now, for those of you that are wondering, Texas A&M does pay a visit to Auburn on November 8th. And speaking of the Aggies, they go through this media gauntlet tomorrow afternoon. Of course, we will have updates tomorrow night beginning at 6 o'clock. Reporting from SEC Football Media Days in Hoover, Alabama, Luke Simons, KAGS HD Sports.
Thanks so much, Luke. From the deep south to the far north, the MLB All-Star Game is tomorrow in Minnesota, and Texas will be represented by two players from two different teams. Jose Altuve of the Houston Astros has 27 RBI and 41 stolen bases through the first half of the season. Yu Darvish of the Texas Rangers is also on the roster, but Darvish will not be the starter. Instead, it'll be Felix Hernandez of the Seattle Mariners.
Just an honor to be here and be part of the July Classic. It's always fun. So I just got to go out there and do what I have to do. Just throw zeros out there to make my team win. That's all I got to do.
All right. Congratulations, Felix.
And tonight in the Home Run Derby, Todd Frazier's in the final for the National League. And right now, Jose Bautista and Yoenis Cespedes are battling it out for that American League spot.
Tongue twister names.
Tell me about it. And you can see it on Twitter, how many times people have tried to work on the pronunciation of Yoenis Cespedes. So it's, I worked on a while to get that one.
Well, you did well. So.
Thanks.
Jared's back with us for a final check of the forecast after the break.